The global automotive trends at the moment is very much around what we describe as ACES. So that's autonomous, connected, electrified and shared. So over the next 10 years, one thing we know for certain is that the global industry, the global automotive industry is going to look significantly different because of those trends. What we don't know, what nobody knows, is when those things are going to really impact. So electrified, for example, by 2020, Jaguar Land Rover will have an electric vehicle across our range, so every car will have an electric option on it. But the customer demand and the infrastructure, where's that going to go with that? Autonomous, again, we're moving towards autonomous vehicles. We're going up in terms of how much driver assist we're giving. But again, when's illegal? When's the infrastructure in the cities, the mapping and everything going to be ready? Connected, we're all connected now all the time. Our phones, our devices, our latest car, which is the Defender, has got the highest level of connectivity coming on it. Again, what's that going to be in the future? When you look at some vehicles, they're very much going down that technology side, even away from the trends of, the mechanical. So in the future as well, software engineers, which we heard about this morning, mechatronic engineers, that's what it's all going to be about. And then lastly, shared. In the future, in cities, will people own cars? The CEE region is very interesting. So part of my previous roles is I used to do best cost country sourcing. So about 15 years ago, I was coming in this region, I'm looking for potential suppliers, and coming back and I'm now living in this region. It's so different now. The capability of the suppliers, the capacity, it's all moved up significantly. But what's also changed, obviously, is the cost base, where it was a very, very competitive cost base here if you looked 10, 15 years ago. The level of competitiveness isn't as great now as it used to be. So I think CEE now in future, it's going to be more about the technology, the access to engineering, the access to, the bright young things effectively, rather than, this is a cheap or a cheaper cost base. About today, for me, it's really exciting to actually come to an automotive forum in Budapest because, as we said earlier, we have an office here. So we are growing that office, so that's great. I have actually seen some of my old suppliers here, which I didn't expect as I came through the door. So it's obviously got the range. Very interesting topics, very interesting to hear from other OEMs where they see the technologies and the futures going. And what is really fascinating is it's so similar in terms of what we're all talking about. We might call it different things, but we're all worrying about the same things and we're all seeing the same trends. So I thought it was really good.